Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing my review on The Walking Dead Season 10, Episode 20. This episode happened last night. This was the Commonwealth episode with Eugene, Unico, Princess, and Ezekiel. Basically, we started off the episode where we left off at the end of Episode 16 of Season 10, where they got confronted by all the soldiers, the Commonwealth soldiers. So, basically, starting off what happened, this episode was surprisingly a lot about Princess. I didn't see them doing that. I know they probably they should have, and they did, because who knows how long Princess is going to last in the show. Who knows if she's going to die quickly or whatever. They probably just want to get some story out if she is going to die quickly. I'm not saying she is going to die, because I really don't know. I didn't really get to read all the comics, and the comics aren't even valid at this point because The Walking Dead, the show, it does pretty much what it wants to. Of course, it adds some of the comics, it adds a lot of the comic stuff to the show, but for the most part, it does what it wants. But anyways, starting off of what happened in the show, we first started off with, like I said, they were back when they got confronted. But, Princess, we learned that she has, like, really bad anxiety and stuff. So she has, like, these, like, I guess you could say fantasies throughout the, show. And, but with the fantasies she has throughout the show, I'll try to start from the beginning. I sometimes get sidetracked talking about too far ahead in the episode, so, but basically what happened was she was put in the train car. We all knew that was probably gonna happen. All of them were. And she first started having her like panic attacks, I guess you can say. She was walking back and forth, but she was I don't know Spanish, so I can't say what she was saying. But she was like talking in Spanish. She seemed kind of upset. She was talking. Well, one of the things I know, she was doing the thing that she did at the minefield when they were trapped on the minefield. I think it was episode 15. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I believe it was episode 15 of that season. And but anyways, basically what I saw was she was panicking, and then she started Unico said, like, what are you doing? But Unico sounded hurt, so all Princess started caring about then was Unico, because she sounded like she was hurt, and she made it seem like, Princess thought it was her fault because she got mad and went for the guy's knife at the beginning of the episode, the Commonwealth soldier's knife, because she didn't know what they were there for, and she got hit over the head. And basically what we saw out of that was she was, like we said, having a panic attack, and then the Commonwealth soldiers eventually took her and took her wherever. We never really found that out until we'll know by the end of the episode. But basically what happened after that, she started having her panic attacks, and then she saw at the bottom of the train car, at the one end of it, there was this little like board like covering up where what we would think it was like a rotted piece of the train car, because obviously if they're not maintained, they're not gonna last forever, and especially not in a fucking zombie apocalypse. And but anyways, she did get out. She pulled the board off of the like area, and basically what happened after that, she saw Eugene in the next car. Eugene started talking, and then she wanted to get him out to try to get them out of there, because Yeah, at this point, sorry, I forgot the whole big part of the episode. She had her interview, and she kind of, like, didn't know what was happening because she was having, like, an anxiety attack or whatever they're called. And, so she didn't know, and she kind of messed it up because she kind of had, like, well, for one, an attitude, and two, she was kind of acting a bit crazy. But it doesn't stop from the Commonwealth being crazy because they freaking hit her. I get, she's gonna panic. If you see somebody in a freaking zombie apocalypse and you haven't seen anybody in years, obviously you're gonna panic. Like she panicked with Unico, Ezekiel, and Eugene when she first saw them. But anyways, after that, she was telling Eugene about like what happened in the meeting, and then a couple Commonwealth soldiers were walking by, and she went onto the other side of the train car, and Eugene basically told her, Eugene basically told her to get back because he didn't want anything else to be ruined. But then when she went back, she started having her panic attacks again. And all of a sudden we see Ezekiel on top of the train car, like trying to tell her that we need to get out of here, basically. And a Commonwealth soldier with food comes in, and she first starts talking to him, and then Ezekiel just like punches the dude in the face, and basically knocking him out. He was pretty well stunned, I guess you could say. But so basically after all that, we saw that, and he was acting strange, like not normal Ezekiel, I guess you can say. And we learned that it's just her thoughts coming to life because she was abused as a kid and all this stuff. Like she didn't really have anyone, I guess you can say, beforehand. Like she was thinking about about the family stuff. Like she had, like I said, she did not have a good time growing up. So she eventually left the train car after that happened because it was, for whatever reason, I guess you could say, opened or whatever. And she goes over to the gate and tries to crawl under it. She can't because she has the guy's gun and it's too big. And she could have just like threw it under there and then walked out. But she was like, what am I doing? And she was about to walk back, and then you see Ezekiel again with two zombies or whatever. And what two zombies, like, I guess you can say train car zombies. I don't know what they were. They look like train conductors. But so he's telling her, you just need to come, and she's bringing up some of her stuff from her past and stuff to try to make her come, because that's like, I guess you can say that's her, like her demon or whatever. I don't know how to explain it better than that. Like, I guess you can say it's her demon. And she decided she's not. She went back and she started talking to the soldiers. She said, sorry, don't know how, like, basically says, I don't know my own anger sometimes. And they start apologizing. She uncuffs him and eventually gives his gun back and because they ask questions in the interview, so like where they from and about the people. And she tells him that, and then she said, when can I see my friends? And the guy says, right now. Oh, damn. And they open the door, and there they are with like bags over their head in handcuffs with Commonwealth soldiers holding them. And then the guy behind her says, I got her, and puts the bag over her head. And then the episode basically ends. So basically, I know for a fact, because I know that what the next two episodes are going to be about, episode 21 and 22, that we're not going to get anything else about the Commonwealth. I'm telling you that right now. Because for one, episode 21 is probably the most normal episode, I guess you can say, because it's not focused on just one group or one person. Because focus on Daryl and mostly Carol. If you want to put it on one person, I would say Carol. But Daryl, Carol, and yeah.
And now they're looking at third down here. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They'll get this underneath to Bell, and he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Mahomes now on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Bell. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
First down, Chiefs.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Complete to Travis
5 yards
Kelce.
catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.